realmente es. Te llenaré, toma de mí. Aquí está lo que quieres ver. Ven, siénteme. Reconoce el amor en medio de la noche, en medio de la noche. Mencióname, me entregaré en medio de la noche, en medio de la noche. Estoy despierta en el ¿dónde está la luz? Hasta el otro día obtengo lo que es de mí, obtienes lo tuyo. En medio de la noche, en medio de la noche. El fuego arde, las olas se rompen, levántame como un huracán. Te cautivé, te hipnoticé, siente el poder, pero esa soy yo. Ven, siénteme, reconozco el amor en medio de la noche, en medio de la noche.
Hello, and welcome to Gehenna Gaming, where we tell dark stories and support inclusivity in gaming. I am Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I'll be your MC tonight for the game we are playing, which is going to be Pasión de las Pasiones, a game by Brandon Leo Gambetta, which is a hack of powered by the Apocalypse hack. The name of this game is In Fear and Love. This game where you'll be joining our cast as they are playing cast members on the telenovela, which is named In Fear and Love. It's incredibly meta. It's going to be very wonderful. And as far as content warnings for this game, Pasión de las Pasiones is a very game about betrayal and deceit, so be very wary of that. If you need to step away, please do. As far as some other warnings, it's going to be some horror themes, so there's going to be some, again, heavy themes: betrayal, psychological horror, romance and revenge, as well as some maybe eldritch horror, scenes about ghosts, and maybe a little bit body horror at some point. That those won't be heavy. If we will make sure to point them out if they do get too intense. But that is enough about me. And before we get to our other players, though, we want to thank our sponsors, which are going to be Die Hard Dice, 1985 Games, and Session Zero Clothing. You can use the code Gehenna at checkout or at any of these TTRPG companies to get 10% off on your purchase. But now let's get to our lovely players. I'm going to start in this Zoom window thing. So we're going to go to my direct left, which is going to be Hector. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I am Hector Reyes. My pronouns are he, they. I am playing Marcel Carlos Salgado, he, him pronouns. He is La Bella, which is the beauty. And they are a young, up-and-coming model / actor / Instagram influencer that is one of the new hot young leads on the soap opera, on the telenovela, and Love and Fear.
Wonderful. And then let's go to Juni.
Hi, everybody. I'm Juni Ruiz. I use he, him pronouns. I'm going to be playing Don Sebastian de la Vega. He is the opposite of Marcel. He is old. He's done his time in Fear and Love. Every episode he says is going to be his last, but he's still in this. He's still in the game. He's that one telenovela star that's been in too many things. But I'm playing El Don, the patriarch, and got my hands on a lot of stuff.
Wonderful. Kristina, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, everyone. My name is Kristina Sisto Kindle. I use any pronouns, and I am playing Julian Soto, who uses he, they pronouns. And Julian is the only non-actor in the cast. Julian is a script supervisor on In Fear and Love. So he's part of the crew. So I'm very excited about that.
Great. And last but certainly not least, Alyssa, who are you and who are you playing?
Hello, hello. My name is Alyssa. My pronouns are they, them, and I am playing Ramira Reyes. Hector, I stole your last name without remembering that it was your last name. I apologize.
It's all good. It's a very common Spanish last name.
But Ramira uses she or they pronouns. And I am Vengeance. I am playing La Venganza, which is one of the new playbooks for Pasión.
That's the voice you got to use. You done messed up.
All right, we got Batman in this game. Okay. Wonderful. Well, with introductions out of the way, why don't we go to more formal character introductions? And we're going to start this off with a very great mechanic in Pasión de las Pasiones, which is going to be last time on. And this is going to, we have choices for each different playbook, and the characters are going to give us a little peek of what happened before we get into our actual events of this game. I think we're going to go in the same order. So, Hector, what happened to Marcel last time on Fear and Love?
Last time on Fear and Love, Marcel signed a contract with a flourishing stroke. Something that was going to make his career very big. Something very important. Lots of money involved.
Do you want to say this contract is with this production?
Yes, I definitely want to say it's with this production. It's like this, it's the next step in his career in the soap opera.
Wonderful. You are sitting in front of Sonia Juarez, who uses they, them pronouns. Sonia is the casting director for this show, and they have, you're kind of, it's between being like light skin and also like, you know, like a tan, like they tan easily, but doesn't stay. They have long, straight black hair, looks like a kill, and with a smile that says that they'll enjoy doing it. And they look at you and pick up the contracts and say, well, I really can't wait to see what you could do on this show.
Me as well. Me as well. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
They look at you and with a small wink, they take the papers, put them in their bags like, well, you'll be hearing from us in a couple of days. And we are going to fade from that. And Juni, what is Don Sebastian doing last time on?
Last time he is smoking a cigar in a space where he's clearly not supposed to be smoking. He is just outside the casting director's office in a chair that is too nice for the area. It's just because it's kind of wherever he is, there's always a nice chair. And as soon as Marcel comes out, on last time on, it's I handed someone a weapon with whispers of encouragement. And if we were to flash back to just before Marcel going in there, my weapon is my really nice pen. Because I've signed checks that have made or break things. I've signed letters. I've autographed things that made people's life. I've also signed things, restraining orders. So my pen is my greatest weapon, and it's probably Marcel handing back to me and say, I told you, mijo. I told you it was all going to be good. You're going to do big things. You're going to do big things. And, yeah.
I think with that, as you inhale the cigar and with a big puff of smoke, through that smoke, we're going to cut to Julian. That's going to confuse myself. Kristina, what is Julian doing last time on?
Sure. So the last time on I chose for La Empleada, I forgot to say what playbook Julian is. That is their playbook. Last time on, Julian intercepted a letter meant for someone else.
Okay, so for me, how I saw this is you were on set. You were making sure that the actors are going through your script reads because you're the one editing scripts, make sure it's all good. And Don Sebastian just like has a nasty habit of just like leaving their phone unlocked because they're just gonna leave it there. Technology, all this stuff, and you can't help but glance at the buzzing as you see an email from a name that you recognize. One Cristobal, which is a person that you have had not great history with.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna open that email. Absolutely. Look around. Make sure everyone's busy. I can mark it as unread when I'm done. I'm a young person. I know how to do that.
As you look into it, and it seems to be a very professional email. You could even if you scroll down really quick, you see the signature like they work for this production company. And it's a very short email, just letting Don Sebastian know that, hey, I have some of the items that you were looking for. We'll bring it by the studio in the next couple of days.
You said I don't have a great relationship with this Cristobal.
No, not you or any of your family.
I'm gonna delete the email instead of marking it unread.
Ooh, okay. I almost want to make you roll for this, but I don't know what. That's spicy. Can I make you roll on the last time one? I don't think you can.
You can do whatever you want.
I can.
You're in charge.
Yeah, you can.
But here's the thing. It's not that, not rather, I don't think I can. It's like, I don't think I should. So you know what? Yeah, you delete this email and you leave it, the phone right back where it's supposed to be. As Don Sebastian is again, just like ignoring your lines and replacing with their own. And as we spin away from this, we are going to go to Alyssa. Where is Ramira right now on pastime one?
So sorry, got to figure that out. Ramira is standing in a sort of poorly appointed graveyard. I think that it's dramatically raining and there's water sluicing down the brim of their wide black hat. But that doesn't help because they're crying, so their makeup is still beautifully but tragically pouring down their face, and they stand in front of a small, simple grave and put down a flower, and they reach to their pocket and hold onto something, hard to tell, maybe some sort of package, some sort of letter that say, "I'll avenge you, Mother, I promise."
And with the rain coming down, and no one beside you, no one near you, because this is a very small and dark grave, we are going to cut away. The camera pans into the raining clouds, and then in an instant, it's gonna turn into bright flashing lights as Marcel, you are sitting on set. And you see that you're sitting in the set of a bar. There's some extras going around you, and you're just going over your lines for the script. And you see in just the director's chair, because it's an old style production, you see the director, Samuel Estrada. He's in his late 50s. He has slicked backed graying hair. And you've seen him a couple times, and you see he's either dressing incredibly sharp or it looks like he just walked out of the bar. Today is one of those sharp days. Very well done tie, just suit straight from the dry cleaners. and they are sitting with their script in front of them as well. Just, hey, Marcel, you ready? Ready? It's gonna be the
Oh,
big first shot.
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
Okay, all right. And they're gonna, someone's gonna turn to Don Sebastian's like, hey, you ready too? Muted. Juni, you're muted.
You see, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. All right, I'm gonna redo that voice then. I'm gonna glare at him and say, of course. And just like, yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna get into this actual scripted part. I'll bring y'all in. So Samuel looks at you and just goes, all right, action. And your interior bar, busy with people laughing and yelling in the background. And the camera pans to a man sitting at a table alone, drinking. Rufio is looking out into the distance, rolling a glass of dark liquid, and sits in silence as a gentleman walks up. The camera turns around, and the crowd, ooh, as Don Martin is revealed.
May I join you?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
So, sitting alone in the bar again. What do you do now?
You always know what's up, don't you? It was nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. It's taken care of, okay?
A waiter comes by and places a drink in front of Martin.
Mira, you know if you needed anything, I'm simply a call away.
Yeah, Look, I know that, but I have to take care of things myself sometime too. And I know I owe the world to you, and if need be, know that I would kill for you, if needed.
You know you couldn't if you tried.
Oh, shut it, old man. Salud!
Salud.
Cut! And what's his face? Samuel goes up like, all right. Probably only have to do that like 2 more times, yeah?
Right. So, the script, like when I read it, it said, but I have to take care of things myself sometime too. Is that like like a Spanish accent thing we're doing, or is that an actual grammatical error in the script? I'm just asking. I want to make sure I'm saying it right.
And Samuel like is kind of looking through. It's like, hey, Julian, and looks at right off stage, right? Imagine this world.
Yeah, Julian, you see a young person very professionally dressed with a clipboard in their hand, big glasses. Will rush over to the sound stage. It's like, was there a script question, continuity issue?
No, grammatical question? There's this part in the script where it's I say, but I have to take care of things myself sometime too. So do I like lean into my Spanish accent, or is that just something that was missed in typing it up?
Oh no, I think that was missed. I am so sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. It's fine. I just wanted to, and he puts his hand out and just kind of gently grasps Julian's shoulder and says, "It's fine. Either way, I can make it work." And I'm gonna Hold on. Oh God, what is it? Express. Where did it go? Where's the one where you express desire?
Express your love passionately.
Express your love passionately.
Hey.
You like in front of
Ooh.
everybody. It's very like, you know.
That's salacious.
Yeah, you know. Let's just jump into
First
it.
roll of the game. all right.
Yeah. All right. So roll with questions. So I am dressed to impress because I'm in my full costume. I'm in a nice suit, but there's no tie. There's a few buttons undone so you can see the top of his chest. And Julian, do you believe I'm single?
Well, I do, because you are always flirting with me. So you must be single
Okay.
if you're flirting with me.
Okay, and Mr. MC, so because I have a move called Grand Gesture. So because I'm doing this very publicly in front of everyone, does that count as the question, are you making this absurdly elaborate and excessive? I will accept a no, because it's just a touch, but it is in front of the entire set.
I will say for this one, no. It's
Okay, cool.
you're on the set. Everyone's flirting with everyone. Let's be real.
I gotcha. All right, so that is a +2. Okay, and then, oh shoot, I forgot. It's been a while since I've played Pasión, so I add just +2 for the questions. And that's it. I feel like there's something else that I add.
So you have your question for the playbook, which is for yours is are you the center of attention?
Oh, am I the center of attention? Oh yeah. I think I've made myself the center of attention with the script thing. So that's a total of +3 to my roll?
+3, yeah.
+3? Okay, 7.
Oof. Okay.
Oof.
So
Yeah.
on a 7, that is a mixed success. But I mean,
Okay.
so on a hit, which is, that's that, your target gives himself to you or reveals a secret they probably shouldn't.
Oh, excuse me. I forgot I also have a boy, so that was an 8, but it's still a partial success.
So, yes.
Julian blushes, like hairline to neckline, on the black tee, and just like, Marcel, whatever you choose to do is going to be just brilliant. Your first take, I think we can just keep that. It was perfect. Everyone's going to be swooning. Right?
Excellent.
No.
I think I'm just gonna keep it and just lean into his his struggles with English. You're so brilliant.
You're so beautiful. I just think that the camera will love anything you do, and no matter how your tongue might struggle over thinking about your mouth, I'm gonna go. Good luck.
Samuel's gonna look over to Don Sebastian and just, okay. So anyways, if you have no more questions about the script, we can take a couple times. But you know what? It's like lunch. Let's take lunch. We'll come back and we'll reshoot this. Unless you have any more questions about it.
The drink that was brought to me was a real drink, and I'm actively eating lunch already.
I'm a little. My character's gonna glance at the clock. What actual time is it? Is it noon or 1?
It's like 11:17.
Okay. I know this is another roll fast, but I would like to spot something, to see if I can spot something out of place. Like I'm kind of looking at him and seeing if something off is going on, because this seems a little early to take lunch. Is that all right?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. I have one question. I have not been intimate with them recently, but I feel that I am free of other distractions.
Your
Because
distraction
everybody's-
did just walk away, correct? So
Yeah. So are you free of other distractions? I'm still the center of attention because I made that big scene. So that gives me +2, right? Ooh. 6 and a 1, 7 plus 2 more, 8, 9.
Cool. Great. So you get to ask 2 questions, but
Mhm.
then I get to ask you one too.
Gotcha. What is he planning?
I'm gonna be straight up. Samuel is just planning on just like a really big California burrito that he ordered on Postmates.
Okay. How does he feel about my performance?
As you can tell, he's like okay about it. He was not joking about the 2 or 3 extra takes. You could tell he's still treating you like new blood on the set. So that's what he's gonna, and he's gonna look at you and just like, hey, Marcel, what are you doing for lunch?
I don't have any set plans. What were you thinking? You know what? I was actually thinking of getting a California burrito from one of the taco trucks down the street from the lot. They're really good. Would you like to join me?
Well, actually, so I was asking, like, if you already have something planned, maybe you could use like the rest of your lunch to work on your lines a little bit, yeah? Sounds good.
Yes, it does sound good. I will make sure to work on my lines.
He's gonna patch on the shoulder. Hey, bueno, okay. See you soon.
Marcel,
What? Yes, Don Sebastian.
I'm gonna point to the chair for you to just sit down. It's like,
Oh yeah, I go and I sit next to him.
I was watching all that. I let you be the center of attention. I faded into the background because that's what I do. You just had several key moments that shape an actor's career. You stood up for the script. You wanted to confirm what it was. You wanted to make sure you were true to your craft. And you just had the director insult you to your face. And I think you were fine. 2 more times, no. Maybe 1 just to get comfortable. But you're gonna go far. I know you. I know you can do it. Just and I'm gonna point to if either Julian or like literally anybody attractive is nearby. And it's just like you just need to stop getting so distracted.
Ramira's nearby.
You need to stop getting distracted.
Pero Ramira and I are just friends. We just like to go out drinking sometimes.
I understand. I was Ramira, I was your age one time. I was all over the place. If you've never woken up with Celia Cruz in Atlantic City more than once in a row. You've never had to do that, and there's some things.
You went to Atlantic City with the Celia Cruz?
There was a lot of I don't know how it happened. I just remember waking up and she was there. Pero there's a lot that you will learn, and I'm not always gonna be there to help you, you know. So you're learning, and you're doing good.
Oh,
you're doing good.
Thank you. Well, I am going to go over my script, and gracias, thank you so much. And then he just kind of he actually sits and waits for Don Sebastian to dismiss him.
I look at my phone to check my emails as I do during my breaks, because you don't get this far into business without keeping up with the times. and you'll get that ignoring you until it's like, oh, I'm done. Like, it's just I'll be like, I'm gonna check my phone, and I'm gonna try to spot something out of place, because I know I have 0 unread emails, because Don Sebastian is that kind of guy. But can I roll to see if he knows how many emails he has and if something's amiss?
Just roll me a spot something out of place.
Yep. Yeah, this isn't fancy. My hands are clean, only because I'm immaculate. But have I been intimate with anybody? No. Am I free of other distractions? I would say yes. If that's so 5, 6, 7 with the extra.
So 7 total?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What questions do you need to ask? Like, you could go off this list, or if you just wanted to, like,
I just want to know. I just want to see if there's anything amiss with my emails, and if I did spot that, like, something was amiss. I guess the question would be was the email deleted? The player, was the email deleted from my inbox, or deleted from my inbox and the deleted folder? Is the possibility that I could find it, or is it just gone from existence?
All right, I have something for you. So you're gonna go through it, and you're gonna go through your emails, and you were actually reaching out to Cristabel like the other day, because you know them as their production lead and also a supply person, and they help, like, gosh, I wrote it down. Let me just get the exact words because they sound better than what I'm saying. I do a lot of scouting, production, and financial work, and so you're reaching out to them to get, like, some new props, like new suits for you. And you see an email that you sent like 3 days ago, and Cristabel, they're on top of it, and so you would have expected like a response like yesterday. But I don't know if you would think to look in your deleted emails, because how tech savvy is Sebastian, like, really?
As I said, I think he's very, like, weirdly progressive, and he's on top of things. Like, he knows how to social media, he just doesn't feel like it. And he knows technology because he's that, like, as soon as it was just like, so you're just telling me I don't have to go to the meeting, I just have to sign, like, this can just be an email. But yeah, as far as, like, because nothing would be unread, I don't think he would notice like a big bold number that's wrong. But if there's just something like his phone was set down a little different, or something that would make him paranoid and then start going, it's like, and then Trometido was touching on my phone, like, you know what I mean, and then start the paranoid search. So I don't know if that's where that would go, but yeah, if there's nothing obvious, then it would just be in the back of his head, like, this person hasn't emailed me back yet.
I think it's gonna be that. But as you were pondering this, from you 2 things. First one, you get an email immediately from Cristabel. Her form was like, hey, did you get my last email? And then we are gonna cut to Ramira. What are they doing? They're in the area, but what are they doing?
Yeah, so Ramira has been nursing a cup of coffee, just sort of watching the scene play out. Once it seems like Marcel has been dismissed from Don Sebastian, they're going to sort of raise it up towards him and be like, hey, over here. How's it going? Missed you out last night.
Oh, I had to get some extra sleep because I knew this, scene with Don Sebastian was going to be a big deal.
Ugh, you're excited about working with that guy? He's such a has-been, Marcel.
Oh, he's legendary. He's so good. And then, like, have you seen, like, the early seasons, like when he was my age? Oh, so rico, so handsome. I mean, not that he's not handsome now, but, like, I want to be as smoldering as he was.
He had nothing on you in his youth,
Yeah.
darling.
And you know who you remind me of? Above table. What was your mother's character's name on the show?
Dusty, did you have something for that?
Oh, I'm just excited. But for, let's see, your mother's character name would have been Isabella.
Your performances remind me so much of Isabella from like season 5, 6, and 7. Oh, so fantastic. Such a shame she just disappeared. Do you ever know what happened to her? You know, if maybe the writers like have a plan to make you like secretly like her distant cousin or her dead sister come back. And he's very oblivious. Like he is like, you can just sort of tell he's just like blurting this out, and he just says he has no idea.
Yeah, Ramira sort of awkwardly laughs and says, I can't remember those old seasons. I'm all about the here and now, Marcel, come on.
Oh no, you're right. We've got to stay in the future. Do you want to go get a California burrito from the taco truck while we're on lunch?
Sure, that sounds great.
Okay, all right. And then I'm just gonna like kind of like put my arm like around like her lower waist, but like it is very intimate, but it's not like, it's very Spanish intimate as opposed to like I want to be with you intimate, you know, which can be mistaken for the same thing. But you know, to everybody else it's like, oh, what's going on with those two? But Ramira knows that Marcel's just being friendly.
Yes, but Ramira is also 100% leaning into it because Marcel's a rising star, and if she can hitch her wagon to that, like, they're gonna go far.
Yes. And then we're gonna go to the taco truck, which I imagine is run by like, you know, like a local Mexican family, like near the studio lot.
Yeah, you see it's a truck. It's like a black food truck outside. They're here all the time. You see it's catering from a Umami Papi, a Mexican Japanese fusion restaurant. So they do catering in this area. So they have California burritos like all the time. And as you two are leaving, I would say that you're passing people you both recognize. You would see that Sonia, who is just in like just a stunning like form-fitting black dress, is walking with someone new to the season as well. They are currently like, they have in their hands like a very like extra excessive colorful mask, and are wearing like you could swear they look like a professional wrestler or something. And they're gonna pass you, and as walking through, the Sonia and this person's gonna stop and just they're gonna see just, you know, Sebastian just like on their phone still, just like Sonia's like, Sebastian, have you seen Julian anywhere?
I believe they're making some corrections to a script, but I didn't see which way they went.
Okay, I think I know where to find them. By the way, have you met our new cast? This is Juan. They are gonna be, you know, this season 19, a little weird, but they're gonna be the luchador this season. And Juan, who standing there, they're toned, but they have like dark hair, loose curls, and you know, they're wearing like, I don't know, it's probably like a vest on top of this, but it's just a vest, and then like these very like extra frilly pants, and just like, hello, nice to meet you. I know who you are. I've seen you on the show before.
And just a nod and not offering much else. And if there's a beat where there's nothing else offered, he's just gonna fade back to his phone.
Sonia is just gonna be like, don't worry about that. We'll see you around, Sebastian. and they're gonna head to where is Julian editing the script? Do they have an office? Do they have a pretend office?
I think they have a like a corner of the I feel like the writers might have like a little tent. They're like in the tent and they've just come here. I would love to, if I can, use my move Keys to the Castle to reveal that I was listening to Marcel and Ramira's conversation.
That's so spicy. How does this move for Keys to the Castle?
Yeah, so I get to roll with the questions. Do I work here and am I dressed to blend in? Which I think that I answer yes to both of those. And
I would say yes. Yes, everyone's dressed nice around here.
Yeah. And do I get my question too? Are you in over your head?
And this is for Marcel's and Ramira's conversation?
Yeah.
I don't think you're in over your head.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right, so that is a 8. So I get away with it, but someone saw me. And do you want to pick who or should I pick who?
Do you have an idea on who?
I didn't want it to be Ramira.
If Ramira accepts, I love that.
Okay. Because I'm like jealously watching them. Like, okay, I see like what's going on. So I'm in the trailer or in the tent, just kind of taking a red pen to the script and just messing with Marcel's lines like, oh yeah, you want to not speak English? Okay, here we go. Let's change the grammar. Fine. That's where you find Julian.
So sorry, I'm muting on my mic and not used to it. Ramira notices that Julian can overhear part of this conversation, but isn't going to bring it up to Marcel. Instead, I think that she sort of like scoots a little closer and leans in, and it looks very sort of intimate, but she just is whispering into his ear like, so what's up with you and that writer?
Hector, you
Young? I have to be very discreet, but he's brilliant. He writes such great stuff for me and is so kind and smart, and I'm actually gonna bring him lunch. If that's okay, like we just go, we pick up the food. Will you come with me, Ramira? Maybe cheer him up?
I don't know if seeing me will cheer him up, but
Oh, you know what? No, I think you're right. We're gonna have plenty of time after today to go out drinking. I think maybe I'll go by myself and bring Julian some lunch.
yeah, you should go do that. I'll keep a watch on Samuel and make sure that he doesn't notice you slacking off.
And then I'm just gonna go over to the food truck and buy some food, buy an extra burrito for Julian, and an extra horchata rice milk for those not familiar with horchata for Julian, and a Mexican Coke in case he doesn't want horchata and would rather have a Coke, like the type in the tall glass bottles that uses real sugar. Because Marcel's got to watch his figure, so he's like, oh no, only water for me.
we will get to that in a second. I think in the writing trailer we're gonna cut to Sonia and Juan walking in, and they'll be like, Sonia's like, Julian, great, so glad we can find you. Just wanted to go over this because I know we have Juan, and Juan had some questions about the script. And I think y'all went over it before, but he just wanted to find you. So you know what? And Sonia's like, I'll just let you be. They're going to look at Juan's like, you need anything? Just come find me. And puts an arm on their shoulders, like exactly where I'll be. And starts walking away and traces their hand to the very tip of their shoulder as they do. And you are here, and Juan's like, Julian, oh, it's so nice to meet you. Like, I know we talked to like over like email and stuff about the script, and you've been so great about what I had in mind. Have you had any issues with that?
No, of course not. I think your ideas are fantastic. I'd love to work in as many as we can. I think that we should just really lean into just your heroicness, right? Like, it's been a while since we've had an athlete on the show. I think that we can really showcase your you.
Juan's like, oh, muchos, thank you so much. You think, I have one more thing, and they're gonna kind of point to their mustache, which is like, it's a very thin, boy-esque mustache. It was just like, so they wanted me to shave this off, but like Safiske, I'm really proud of it. Do you think we could like maybe work it in the character description, like the luchador rip off the mask, and they have this very good looking mustache,
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, can I just see it up close just a little? And I definitely want to kind of look around and see if Marcel is nearby.
Yeah. You see them. Sonia left the trailer door open, and it's kind of like you see them walking up with just like hands full of food and drinks.
Okay. I'm just gonna take like his chin and kind of. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that this is a great look for you. And if they have a problem with it, fuck them. We can make it work. I'm gonna write it in right now. Glorious mustache.
And Juan's eyes just like are just lit up, and they're gonna just like grab both of your shoulders like, you are amazing. I know it's a little sudden, but do you want to grab dinner sometime?
I don't know. I feel we'll be working together. Is that going to be a problem for you?
I'm going to strike out at someone. Specifically, not Julian, but Juan. Just sort of interrupting the whole conversation. Have I caught them off guard? And have they wronged me? I think I have +2. And then I'm also making myself the center of attention. That's an additional 1. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
All right, I said +3, right? Okay, that's a 13.
Oh, all right. So on a 10+, you do a hit. Your strike lands and you each mark a condition. And on a 10+, you also may take something from them or avoid marking a condition.
I'm gonna avoid marking a condition and have Juan take whichever condition you feel is appropriate. Dusty?
Okay. So how do you, like, you of course interrupt.
I clear my throat and I walk up with 2, like, like a box of like food, and I'm like, Julian, it's time for our lunch date. As I walk in and like put the food like in front of Julian.
Marcel, hi. I didn't realize we had thank you. This is wow.
One's
I
gonna
got
be
you
like,
a California burrito, and then I got you a horchata. But like in case you didn't want a horchata, I got you, a Mexican Coke here. I thought that I could, go over the script with you while we ate lunch.
Yes, I added some of your suggestions in. Marcel, have you met Juan? They're gonna be in this season.
Juan
He
just
looks
still
up
one hand on
and
Julian's shoulder, by the
down.
way. Oh,
Oh,
goodness. Nice
I'm
to-
gonna strike out at someone and say, "Are you the new PA?"
Oh. No. I know you are still looking over the script and everything, but I am the new luchador character. And hey, Julian, I'll talk to you later. And hey, and they're gonna take the Coke. It's like, muchas gracias, and walk out.
Oh my God, why would you say that to him?
Why? Why would I say that to him?
Yes, he's very clearly an actor.
I came in here. I brought you lunch. What are you doing with that guy?
I was just meeting him for the first time. Why are you like this? Oh my God, you don't own me. What is this?
What? Why are you making this seem like I'm the one that did something wrong? I was getting you lunch and you're in here with someone. Like, you were right up on them. I'm going to demand what I deserve. I'm going to demand what I deserve.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Okay. Are you offering something of value in return? Actually, I don't know if this is the right move, Dusty.
I have something if this doesn't plan out the way that you're thinking, because I have something for this.
Or so value. Do they love you in this moment? Are you offering something in okay, I got you. No, this is the right one. Sorry, it's been a while since. So am I offering something of value in return? I don't think that I am. I mean, he might think he is, but I don't think my character is. But do they love you in this moment?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm still salty from seeing you with Ramira. Like,
right. I will go with I'm still making myself the center of attention. What else?
I think unless something of value is a California burrito right now.
Oh, right.
I don't think you're offering anything.
No.
So why don't we do this and see what Don Sebastian does after this?
Okay, I've got a +1. 4, 5, 6, 7. I got an 8.
Cool. On a hit, the target you demand chooses 1. So Julian has. Ooh, they can see to you. They refuse and escalate, or they run away and you take something.
I like the last one. And I think the thing that you take from me is the. Maybe it's the scripts?
When you've been working on?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's an unfinished script, yes.
It's an unfinished script.
Yeah, I think I'll just kind of grasp your shirt and just be like, I didn't ask you to do. I didn't know you were. I'll go talk to Ramira about it anyway and run out of the tent and leave all my stuff behind.
And it's at that point I'm gonna put down the lunch and then very dramatically like pick up the script and like look at it pensively. And then look back towards the door, really sad, just big, wide, sad eyes. But like once Julian has already left the room.
Do you need the Don Sebastian have anything?
Since they've stormed out, I think it would just be funny if whatever off to the distance, the only movement you see is a little bit of smoke. and you just know that a cigar was being smoked somewhere off to the corner, and whether I walked by and saw. One of my features is protection, and I choose either a character or a thing. I don't know if you wanted me to not reveal this or not, but what I protect is the show. And if there's anything that's a threat to this show, I have eyes and ears, and I know. So if this would have escalated further, Don Sebastian or his intermediary would have showed up. But they've separated, so all we see is the smoke of what could have been.
Why don't you said Julian wanted to go talk to Ramira?
Oh, I was telling Marcel to go talk to Ramira about it, but I think
okay.
I will if I'm all heated up.
Go
because I feel like Ramira and I might have had a conversation about how like I thought Marcel was cute, right? And how he keeps flirting with me. Like they know.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to their trailer and knock on the door.
Yeah, I think that Ramira doesn't actually have a trailer of their own. They like share it with someone else on the cast, but they sort of have taken up the broader portion of it. Not because they're more important, just because they're taking up a lot of space. But they will come to the door, coffee is still in hand, and say, "Oh, Julian, I thought that you would be eating lunch. Do you want to come on in?"
Yes, I do. I thought you would be eating lunch with Marcel.
I was going to, but he decided to bring you burritos instead. Did something happen?
You two seemed awfully cozy.
You know that we're friends. Is this jealousy?
No? Shut up.
Oh, honey, no, we're just friends.
God, I feel so stupid.
Did you say something to him?
If I say yes, will I look like a big jerk?
I don't think that what you say matters. What matters is what you did. Here, come in. Tell Auntie Ramira all about it, and we can try and fix it.
I think they come in and just kind of flop on the futon in the trailer and just like, oh my God, I made a huge scene. There's this new star for Juan. It's his first day on set, and I may have made sure that Marcel saw us getting a little friendly.
Julian, honey, so you were jealous, so you tried to make him jealous?
I think it worked.
It's such an old game. It doesn't work out for anyone, though. So what happened? He came by and you fought?
Yeah, and he fought with Juan too. I don't think it's going to make for a very good workplace, I'm afraid.
No, I mean, if Don Sebastian finds out that you've been causing drama on the set.
You don't think he would get me fired, do you?
I mean, it's your first, I think, big issue with him, right? But he cares a lot about the show, you know? He has a really, tight grasp on it.
You're right. Just let it all get carried away. I knew I shouldn't be dating people on the set or fall in love with anybody.
In love?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't think the takeaway should be that you shouldn't feel your feelings here. I think it just means that you need to know what you want and, make sure that everyone else knows what you want too. And maybe keep it away from Don Sebastian.
Yeah, it's a good idea. How do you know what you want, Ramira? How do you know?
I mean, I was so happy to get on this show, and I just want it to do well too. I just, have a different approach to it than Don Sebastian. I just want everyone here to sort of rise up to their best, right? And that's all I want. And it's just, as far as how I know, I don't know, you just feel it. Are you not in touch with your heart very much, Julian?
Well, I think that being in touch with my heart might be the problem. I'm too in touch.
No, that openness is so good. I'm sure that brightness is what drew Marcel. And what did you say was the name of this new cast member?
Juan?
Juan. Oh, I don't think I've seen them around yet.
You'll see him. He's in these like really great pants, and he's wearing this vest, and he's got this really great mustache.
Wow, you really are quite open with your heart, aren't you?
He's got some great ideas.
Always so open to feedback from the cast. Speaking of, darling, have you looked at my suggestions for a couple bigger scenes for my character?
I have, yes, and I really want them in. I'm working with the writers to get them to move forward, but I don't know what they don't really seem to have a clear idea.
Well, I mean, of course, I'm not a writer and I don't have all of your skills, but if there's any way, if you could put a little more thought into, making them a bit more bigger part of the show, I'd really appreciate it. And I'm going to try to manipulate a superior because I think that in this case, Julian is my social superior. So have I caught them in a good mood? I don't think so.
No.
This is the opposite of a good mood. Does my well-being directly affect theirs? Also, not really. And then my playbook question is, are you sticking with your plan? Yes, but only very incidentally, so I don't think I should get a point for that either.
I think you're doing a fat roll.
So I rolled a 5.
So 1 mark experience. And I would say it's not really going well at all. Like, I think Julian is just like, literally hands are tied. But at this moment you hear a knock at the door.
Oh, it's a busy day with my trailer today. And they will sort of cross the room and open the door.
And at the door you see Sonia, casting director, and they're gonna look like, oh, hey, look and it's like, see Julian, oh, I'm sorry, did I catch you at a bad time?
Not at all. We were just having a quick little, writer cast discussion. What's going on?
Just had some questions about some of the things that you were talking about for your script. I mean, that we've talked about before, obviously. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm happy to. Sort of looks over at Julian. Are you going to be okay if I go and...
Of course. She's got some really great ideas. I think they're so important. I'm gonna go. Bye. He zooms out.
I will sort of gesture in sort of much more grandly than I think this trailer warrants, but please, Sonia, come in. I'd love to talk about my ideas.
And Sonia's gonna sit down and just like, wow, get ready for this. And we're gonna go on break. Before we go on break, really quickly, again, just want to thank the sponsors, which is going to be Die Hard Dice, 1985 Games, and Session Zero Clothing. Again, use code Gehenna at checkout for any of these companies. Get 10% off on any of your purchases. And we will be right back with some cheese.
Dog clapper.
Easy to.
I'm bored.
We can go scream at the cat for another hour.
Nah, I'm tired of screaming at the cat.
Shut up with that! Be bored no more with 1985 games. Enjoy their vast variety of products and help bring your tabletop to a whole new level. With easy-to-use dungeon sticky notes. The deck of stories holds prompts and adventure hooks for any setting, and thousands of cutout game pieces with their dungeon craft.
You've come all this way for nothing, fool! The princess is mine! You'll never get away with this, Malachor!
Write everything down in your Hero Notes journal and start your adventure today! Visit the World Wide Web address 1985games.com and find many helpful products such as their Dungeon Craft series, battle maps, deck of stories, miniatures, dungeon notes, and now VHS dice. Again, that's 1985games.com.
Hello, welcome back. We are back into more Pasión, some drama. Just a quick reminder as we get back, this game relies heavily on drama, betrayal themes. This specific episode in this game is going to be some psychological horror, some romance revenge, some slight violence, all in the good telenovela. But we are gonna cut back to Sonia sitting in the trailer with Ramira and just like, you would not guess this. So, word down the line is that you have some ideas for some big scenes, is that correct?
Oh, God, yeah. I have some great ideas for my character. I really think that they should be in more scenes with Marcel's character. And, you know, maybe we can really build up that relationship. And I think that it would be really interesting to see where that goes in the future. Like, I mean, we're already really close friends. And I think that that outside relationship and whatever's going on in the show, we could really drive some drama there. Just, you know, build us up. We don't have to rely. I mean, obviously, Don Sebastian is amazing, but we don't have to rely on him interacting with everyone for the success of this show.
Well, we've seen your ideas for script pitches, and you know, we could see how this season comes out, because I know you auditioned for like the main lead, and you know, we already had that picked out, unfortunately. So we have you in about maybe 3 or 4 of the 10 to 12 episode run. I could see if you could do more. What was your ideas with Julian? They seemed a little upset when they left. What was going on?
Oh, no, that didn't have anything to do with the script. That wasn't about my pitching. I was just comforting them as a friend because, you know, I really think that I can bring a lot to this cast and this show. Just like interpersonally too, you know?
So, I'm gonna have you roll for this because that's more fun. So, I want to spot something out of place. And you are going to roll. What are those questions? Free of other distractions. And I don't know, you tell me, have you been intimate with Sonia recently?
If I had, they would be much more receptive to my plot ideas. Thank you very much. So, no.
Okay, go ahead and roll, please.
Now, I'm not sure how to react to this roll. Am I rolling for you or for me?
For me.
Ah, hell yeah. Then I rolled a 6.
6 total. Cool. Sonia is gonna look at you, eyes just filled and just, well, I guess if that's the case, you don't need to worry about anything about Julian or anything like that. So I will talk to the writer, Samuel, everything, see what we could do. Yeah, I do like these ideas, just to know it's a whole process and everything going towards it.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate you so much, Sonia. I mean, obviously, I know that you already cast the lead, but just like taking faith and bringing me in and listening to my ideas, I can see why you've done so well here.
Oh, yes. You don't have to worry about me doing well. Sonia's gonna look around and it's like, just saying, you know, it's always handy to have a purse full of cheese. Anyways, I gotta go. I'll see you soon.
Ramira is sort of like reaching out, but doesn't want to be overtly like, no, wait, tell me the cheese made, but is like restraining herself from that.
And Sonia is gonna walk out the door of the trailer. And did anyone have scenes they are like itching to do? Because otherwise I have one that I'm gonna go to. Okay, and we're gonna cut to Don Sebastian. Where are you right now after all these encounters and everything, and you whispering away into the cigar smoke?
I'm in one of my trailers. Whichever one was closest to the set that I was currently on. I'm probably just having my my assistant Epifanio just fill me in on anything that I've missed, because part of being actor is knowing when to shine and when to fade into the background. So part of the way I get the information I do and just have eyes and ears is I'm there and people might not even realize it. But I also have Epifanio, who is I've never confirmed or denied whether or not they're my sobrino and then that they have this job because it's a favor, but they handle things. They are usually my intermediary when I need somebody to go have a message delivered or something like that on their, whether or not there's nothing to report. I'm just catching up with them and enjoying a fresh cigar and my second nicest trailer, not the nicest one, I guess.
Yeah, this one's definitely nicest. Right now you're not really doing anything. They like, I would say maybe it's just like via text or something, and be like, no, nothing to worry about right now. Things are going just peachy. But then you hear a knock at the door, and just like they're just like, hey, open up, it's Samuel.
I'm gonna just take a few more drags of the cigar and not like wait to see if they go away, but just take too long to answer the door. And then was Epifanio like responding to me via message, or is he like there?
It'll be a via message. They're probably out getting your fancy dinner.
Okay, I would have had him open the door, but I'll be like, and then I'll go open the door, see it's him, and then just not invite him in, just stand there like.
Yeah, look, I have some questions for you. You know, we need to talk about the episodes, how you feel, but just go sit down. You know, I hate like this whole like bullshit. Just go sit down.
I'm a little busy. Maybe this is an email you can send me. Pero I got a lot going on right now. You know, I've said it before, pero I'm trying to make this my last season, so I'm just trying to, trying to take it
Is
easy.
this your second or third cigar? And I hear I'm about to good shit, and they have a bottle on their hand.
Venga, come on, and I'll just go sit down and
they're gonna
impatiently wave my hand like.
Yeah, they're gonna go. They're gonna. They know this trailer. They know where you keep all the nice passes for you too, of this like this dark rub. And sit down. It's like, okay. Now I need you to be like legit with me. How do you feel about Marcel?
I like him. He's young. He cares. He cares about the show. And I see potential.
Samuel is kind of like holding the glass from the top and swing it around. Just okay. So like, is potential good enough for like the rest of the season? Because like don't say this too much, but the new luchador. Juan, he's my nephew, and so I kind of like got some help. Sonia has their hands and who knows how many pockets, so I don't like to ask too much help. They got them in, and it's like thinking it's like, well, if they do very good this season and get some help, maybe next season they could be the star. Season 20, it's a big season.
I'm gonna lean forward. Counterintuitively, it should look like the smoke that goes into his eyes should hurt and make him cry, but it looks dope and really, really cool as he like pierces through. And I'll temple my hands, and I'm gonna use one of my moves called Tell Me Everything. and you offer to take a burden of someone's guilt. Now, it seems like he's admitting that he's pulled some strings to have the casting director hire his nephew. So I would offer, I can advise them how to redeem themselves. If they do as I advise, they clear a condition. If they reject it, they mark a condition. So I'm gonna ask him now. This luchador storyline, that's new, and we're really far into the season. Does it make sense to pivot into a luchador storyline right now?
I mean, porque, like, why not? Like, where they are, they're like, there's like all this drama going on, like who's dating who, who's kissing what, but then they're at like a big festival, and yeah, luchador's there, but you know, they're supposed to like catch the eyes of the main person and just like, okay, do you like really want them or not, and all that stuff. I know they have some like really interesting ideas to get our numbers up, so I mean, hopefully it should work. So I think it's good, but like, sabes que you've been here longer than I have.
That's right. I think you should let the current plot lines run their course. And if it seems like, hey, mira, yeah, the luchador makes more sense, then sure, you can, however sexy you say your nephew is, sure, let him, yeah. Pero I don't want to cut something short that we went through a few different seasons. That one season where I was a scuba diver, that was really bad. But we got over it, and then we got into my park ranger season, and it was, but we wouldn't have got there if we cut it. So my advice would be to, you want to introduce the character, yeah? Pero don't make any moves on Marcel. That's my advice. And if he takes it, he's fine. If he doesn't, he marks a condition. I also have that one adversary thing with him, unfortunately, so I don't know if that adds or hurts things. But it's Semwa is someone I've sparred with for a very long time. That's on my character sheet. So whether that hurts or helps, that's there.
Someone's going to know, just like, I mean, okay, look, I know you've taken Marcel under your wing, but like, it needs to, you know, we're gonna be doing that scene again in.
This has nothing to do with Marcel. This is the show.
Oh, Marcel is part of the show, so
yes,
Marcel is the show now. No,
we're all a part of this show. Every one of us. Julian, Marcel, me, and you. So we're going to try to make it work. And if new things have to happen, then new things. Pero we're not going to try to force any things.
Well, I know you've been here longer than me, but I have been a director for like 10 years. So you're going to down their drink, sit on the counter and stand up and just, I'll try to make sure your money keeps looking pretty. And they are going to walk out of the trailer.
As they walk out, I take a sip of like my drink, like whatever I was drinking. I didn't pour anything else from his. And I said, "Que lindo 10 years." And then I'll down my drink and go back to my cigar.
Buenos. Okay. As you take a deep drag of your cigar and again puff of smoke, scene transition. We are gonna go. We're gonna go back to Julian. I'd say after this point you've come back to your trailer And now you, the door's open, so you see Sonia walk in by themselves this time. It's like, hey, Julian, preguntas, really quick questions about the current script.
Yes, yes.
So, I know we've been talking about Ramira's character. Are they in this episode at all?
I don't think they are, but we can bring them in.
Let's see. So they're gonna look over and go to the scripts like, okay, so we have this scene at the bar. We're gonna do that really quick. And okay, at the end of the bar scene, we have the 2 extras come in. You think we could just like get one of them out and replace it with Ramira?
Yeah, absolutely. Should we include a look like between her character and Rufio, or maybe Martin? Like they know each other. Little plot line there.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm not a writer. What do you think? Do you think like it would be more like, caliente? They look at Martin like, is it like a good look, or is it just like a look like we just kicked my dog? Is it?
I think it's a I know you, and it's not a good thing.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, write them in really quick. I'll contact them. What we should do, we'll have this scene, and if it goes well, we could just continue on, have the extras come in for like, that was gonna be the thing, but now we gotta have a confrontation. It'll be good. I think it'll be good. Yeah.
I know Ramira is so sweet and so nice, but like, what if we gave her some villain energy? Like, what if we have her and Sebastian kind of? It would be interesting, right?
Okay. A feeling energy. I don't know if someone else is gonna like this.
Do you want me to talk to him? You just did him a huge favor by getting Juan on the show. Wasn't that his idea? Would I know that?
I would say you may have known that already, but then I don't know that. I don't think Sonia knows that you know. They're just like,
oh, okay. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go talk to someone about it.
Yeah, I can do that. And I think they grab the scripts, notice like a bunch of it is missing. It's just like, don't mind me. Scoots out, and I'd love to process my feelings out loud. Just like, I can talk to Samuel. I can do that. I'm a professional. I've done this before. I'm not a writer. Oh my God, no, I am a writer. I'm a writer. Okay. So I guess I get to ask you all if you're rooting for Julian.
If you use this move, I'm always rooting for you.
Okay. I love this move.
It's so good. Seems like we're getting a thumbs up from Ramira / Alyssa. Marcel. Sebastian, are you rooting for Julian? Ooh.
I get that max. Okay. That's a 10.
Oh. So on a hit, you take +1 ongoing and following up on this information, basically you're going through, but you get to set the scene where you follow information immediately, and the audience reveals, so there's 3 options. Either audience reveals a crucial event outside of you, audience tells you how you might find love with a partner they're choosing, or the audience tells you how to get blank to blank.
Oh, I think that, oh gosh, I love the crucial event, and I love how to get Sebastian to accept. I want that to, how do we get Sebastian to accept Ramira's character as having a larger role in the show?
Ooh.
I got it. I got one. Tie her storyline to Juan's.
Ooh.
That is very good.
As long
Because
as it makes sense, he can't argue it.
Samuel wants one there. You want Ramira to show up. Ramira showing up is going to make the show better. So if you tie Ramira's plot to Juan's plot, then he won't say no.
Love
Or
it.
at least, that's what I forget what all the audiences. That's what the teenage daughter says.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that. So use that, and you get to take +1 ongoing
Okay.
for basically this scene.
I love that. I think you see Julian kind of straighten their lapels and walk into the area where the director is, and just, excuse me, Sebastian, Senor, can I have a word?
I'm reviewing the script. Yeah.
Sebastian or Samuel?
Oh, Samuel, sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna just.
Keep reviewing your
I was
script.
like, wait, what?
Someone's like, hey, hold on, ¿qué pasó? You got did you edit the script?
Yes, I did. I wanted to include Marcel's idea of having his character be a little, struggle a little with English. I thought it was interesting, and maybe we could go somewhere with that, like a learning. That's not what I'm here to talk about, though. I'm here to talk about Ramira. I would love to bring her in with Juan. Wouldn't it be great to have a kind of like maybe a manager for the luchador, right? Someone who maybe has some control over him. And it's a little mysterious as to what their relationship is, but she knows Martin. They have history. And so there's some ties and turbulence there. I think it would make for a really interesting dynamic. And of course, would highlight both Juan and Don Sebastian. And of course, Ramira as well, and give her some more to do.
Why Ramira?
There's something about her that is just very classic. And I think that we are missing, not that no one here is not classy, but we need something classic. You know?
Okay. And so, like, they're coming into this scene right now.
Yeah, the bar. I thought it would be really interesting to have her come in with a group and lock eyes with Martin and have them just kind of have a little stare down, hinting that something is there, and then the writers can go to town with it for the next episode. It'll make one's introduction feel planned, not that it's not planned, but it's laying the groundwork for him to really shine, you know?
There's a long pause as somebody else kind of looking at you and just, okay, sabes que I really like how you've been editing these scripts. We'll see how this goes, and we'll see how the next episode or two goes with this. You let Ramira know we're gonna be on set in 20 minutes. The scene you're talking about, they're going through, that's just for extra, so they could do just whatever, as long as it's not firefighter or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I'll let them all know. Thank you, Senor. This is exciting. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's into it.
I think that's. How are you gonna let Ramira know? Are you just gonna text them? Are you gonna bust into their trailer? What's going on?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bust into their trailer. Just Ramira. I got you a scene.
Yeah, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I knew that you could do it. You're such an incredible writer. And this is just so exciting for me. Does this count as expressing my love passionately?
I'll allow it.
Are you dressed to impress? No. Do they believe that you're single? Do you believe that I'm single? You did think that I was getting it on with Marcel a second ago.
I did. But maybe that means that you are single and looking?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that you're single.
I corrected that. And is it part of my plan? No, not really directly. So rolling with a +1. That is an 8.
Nice. So on a hit, they give themselves to you or reveal a secret they probably shouldn't.
I'm thinking I want to reveal that one is the nephew. Like I'm going to reveal the nepotism connection, and just say you're gonna love the guy you're working for, Samuel's nephew, Juan Estrada. He's really handsome.
Oh, that's the luchador that you were talking with when Marcel?
Yeah. I think that you two will work really well together. I think you're going to be his manager, and you might be a little bit of a villain. Is that cool?
A villain? Oh, I mean, it'll be a bit of a stretch for me, but yeah, no, that sounds so exciting. Thank you so much, Julian.
You're welcome. There's no lines, but you're gonna give Don Sebastian like the biggest stink eye in the world when you walk into the bar at the end of the scene, okay?
I can do that, definitely, yeah.
And I think that Julian would then leave, like, to gotta get back and run back to set.
Wonderful. As Ramira, you're getting back to set. What color is your hair right now?
Yes. So Ramira has sort of long, like light red-brown hair. It's very clearly dyed, but it also like looks really good. So.
Okay. As everyone's getting to set, we're getting ready for the scene. Marcel, you're there. Sebastian, you're there. Julian, you're probably like looking in the background. Ramira, as you're getting ready, you're like now like, okay, you get ready. You're dressed fine. We want you to like match more of just like the everyday person, at least for this entrance. So they give you a wig for this, and it's just like this like kind of like almost like a bob, but it goes down to your shoulders of this dark brown hair. And everyone is like getting through, and Samuel was like, all right, everyone get to their places, por favor. We're gonna do this scene again. Marcel, you ready?
I am.
All right. Everyone's in their places, and in action. Then again. Interior bar, busy. People, laughter, yelling in the background. Camera pans to a man sitting at a table alone, drinking. Rufio looks up to the distance, rolling a glass of dark liquid. And then as they sit in silence, a gentleman walks up, turns to reveal again Don Martin.
Can I join you?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
So, sitting alone in the bar again? What did you do now?
Como se dice? You always know what's up, don't you? It's nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. It's taken care of, okay?
Wait, yeah, waiter, please drink for the Martin.
Mira, you know if you needed anything, I'm simply a call away.
Yeah, look, I know that, but I have to take care of things myself sometime too. And I know I owe the world to you, and if need be, I would kill if needed by you.
You know you couldn't if you tried.
Oh, shut it, old man. Salud.
Salud.
As the two men are drinking, the camera pans over to a door. It bangs open as a group of women walk in, talking and laughing. And the one with the dark hair meets Martin's eyes. There's a connection there, a history, a dark history.
Can I act with desperation?
Absolutely.
I was reading the script, and I don't like what's happening. So, using my years of experience, I'm improvising. I'm getting up, and I know blocking perfectly. I'm positioning myself strategically that I dominate more of the camera, and not that Ramira's out of it, but the luchador is, unfortunately, not as visible as he was a second ago. And I'm laughing. I'm doing these actions where I'm like laughing to everybody at the bar. And then now the eye contact with Ramira, this new person, is just, I'm still laughing and I'm like, and I'm taking away from the moment by acting out like it's like I'm turning it into like I'm the life of this bar now. And is Marcel clean shaven? And it's just like, okay, then I will say it's just like, mira, as long as you keep up with the good, nice, como se dice, clean shaven look, you know that that's all I approve of. You gotta look your best. You're gonna be fine. And then I'm gonna drinks, and then I'm gonna like say drinks for everybody at the bar, and then hopefully make it infection enough where the other extras kind of get into it. Like,
I need you to roll.
yeah, of course. Am I keeping my hands clean? Yes, I'm an actor. This is acting. Acting with desperation. Am I doing this for love? I love the show. And then, am I doing this for vengeance? I mean, the director's bugged me a few times and done some things. So that's up to you. So that's +3. Yes. 6, 9, 12.
Ooh.
Experience.
Yes. All right, you managed to pull it together.
I'm literally, my heart is beating because I was like, if this is Snake Eyes, this is gonna suck so bad.
And as you're doing this, you kind of stand up. The luchador was like wanting to be in the back of the crowd, but now like the camera is still rolling because at this point they kind of know like, okay, if you're gonna interrupt, we're gonna keep the camera rolling to see how it goes first. And so everyone is enjoying. Some of the actors are doing it, and like people are walking in, and everyone's like, yeah, drinks, excited. And then there is another loud banging at the door. And as you all turn around, you see just one that you've seen on set, an extra. You've only seen him once or twice. Just looks like their clothes are ripped to shreds. They're barefoot. There seems to be something dripping from their arm. And they're walking in, and now everyone has drinks as he's turned around to see silence across the set. And this woman keeps walking towards, and then they are walking. You see now a clear path. They're walking towards you, Sebastian. Hair matted down in front of their face. You can't see them. You see what's dripping is now leaving a stain on the floor. This dark red up as they're walking towards you. What do you do?
I put my drink down slowly. Do I recognize this person? Aside from, they're just the extra, but like I don't know them from any other way. It's just this. She was an extra.
You've never seen them before today, but you saw them earlier this morning.
Okay.
Not looking like this.
All right. I'll hold out my hands like. Don't just stand there. It's okay. Mira, it's okay. And then I'm gonna put my hands out and be like, in a like, are you okay? Like, you're safe type of thing, and just kind of not rush towards her, because if he'll probably think she's dazed or something. So he'll just be slowly walking. It's just like, and I'm just in a calm voice. It's just like, all right.
Yeah.
and then just serious mode. Like the smile as soon as like he saw it, and there's one thing where it's like something's on the script being whatever. This is not the script, and it went from like, you know, he's in Don Sebastian mode where he has to control what's happening right now. So he's just, but he's not. He's grandpa like, you know. It's like, hey, it's okay.
As you're doing this, you're getting closer. The person, maybe just a couple feet from you, stops and they look up, and their eyes are wild, bloodshot, and they reach out with their arms like, you will pay. And they collapse to the floor.
I'm going to try and very dramatically catch her before she cracks her head on the floor. Like,
I'm too old. I can't do it. I would have done it if I was you.
Don
but I can't.
Sebastian cannot. I will take the moment.
Be my arms.
As you run to catch them, they fall into your arms, and then you see obviously what's dripping on them. Their clothes are just covered in what seems to be blood, and their arm is just gashed open. But they don't seem to be moving. They're not resisting. And really quickly, Sam was just like, "Turn off the fucking cameras."
I start shouting, "Somebody get help! Somebody call a medic!"
I'm gonna look over off stage to Epifanio and give him the eyes that just say, "Find out what's going on." Like just with a look. I'm just gonna go, and he's just gonna go. He's just gonna whatever. I don't know if he could do anything because he's not. I'm not saying he's like hardcore or like an assassin, but he's gonna go find out. Find out what he can find out.
Don't give Dusty ideas. Or do give Dusty ideas. On the second thought.
And as you're doing this, like there's always a medical team on site for this kind of stuff. So you go there and they take them from your arms. Marcel, your beautiful like white shirt ruined. Your hands are covered in blood from this woman, and the medical team is going through. And you maybe you're all caught up. You kind of hear from distance like there's no pulse. You don't know what's going on.
Can I try and size up the situation?
Yeah. What do you have for that? Is that an actual move?
So, sorry, it spots something out of place, and then I have the move size up, which gives me some extra questions that I can ask after I roll.
Yeah, go for it.
But have you been intimate with this person recently? I'm looking at sort of Don Sebastian and this woman who collapsed and is dead, question mark? And the answer is no. Are you free of other distractions? Yeah, I think that this is taking everyone's full attention. And then is this according to plan? Absolutely not. I do not know who this person is, sadly, but I have some vested interest in what's going on. So that is a 9 total.
Okay, so for spot something out of place, okay. You ask the questions, I ask you one, and you get to ask one regardless because of size up.
Yeah, so I think that the question I'm going to take from the size up list is, what are they trying to hide? Like, is there anything that I could tell from when the woman came in, or, you know, before the medics ran in? Like, was there something she was trying to hide from us?
Right off the bat, what I could say is you can't really tell you're gonna hide, but you could see now, you look where they came from. There is a trail of footprints and these blood splats leading offset to basically like this door was facing the back of set where people came from. So they must have been falling behind this extras, and they either didn't see it or they were, you know, far enough behind where they didn't notice.
Okay, the other question I'd be interested in is, what do you have of value or use, which I think could be, if you'll allow it, Ramira, following that blood trail out, like maybe pretending like, oh, I'll go get, someone else, I'll go call someone, but like following the blood trail to see like where this woman came from and if there was anything interesting there.
Yeah, I'll allow that. As I would say, you could go ahead and follow this trail, and it comes from there's a path for the extras to come through. Like, you were part of this, you know where you're supposed to be going. You're part of this path. It's coming from a different direction, and that direction, it seems to be coming from more of like the offices of the important people. But like, it gets to the office, and then surprisingly, it's there. There's no footprints in the hallways. You could look directly to your left. You see Samuel's office. Next to that is Sonia's. And to your right, you just see like general props and stuff like that. You don't see any of this trail in the hallway. But now, my question to you, because you only rolled a 9. What do you plan to do with this information?
I think I have to just keep it to myself for now. I don't know what's going on. I think Ramira sort of looks at the blood trail and sees that, it doesn't clearly lead anywhere. And it's just like, what's going on? Pilar, is this part of your plan? You have to tell me these things. And then she sort of hustles back to set.
And what are people doing on set?
I'm telling whoever's
kind of-
not moving to move.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a little bit traumatized. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up and stand up and just take my shirt off, revealing my perfectly formed 8-pack, and just sort of toss it on the ground and walk very boldly and deliberately while everyone's kind of scattering after Don Sebastian's already been said clear the set. And I'm gonna take Julian by the wrist and start heading directly towards my trailer.
Oh my god, the blood, are you hurt?
I don't know how that
Marcel!
woman, they said the woman was dead, and then I opened the trailer up and I pulled Julian in, still with player consent, and then I as soon as the door is shut, I pull them in for this super intense, passionate kiss, because this woman just died. Everything is mortal. The world is coming to an end. I just had blood on me, and I have to do a big gesture to show Julian that I care about him, because I can be an icy bitch. So I'm going to express my love passionately. Questions are, of course, are you dressed to impress? Shirtless with
You're undressed to impress.
undressed to impress. Do they believe you are single? Well, yes, because we haven't made anything official yet. This is I would like to imagine this is our first real kiss. That everything has been maybe holding hands or maybe, flirting over lunch, but nothing physical has happened yet. Is that cool with you?
Absolutely. I love it so much.
Okay. So I'm also going to throw in a couple of other questions because I have a couple moves. I have Up Boy. I am physically touching Julian. And then I have Grand Gesture, which, does this qualify as a grand gesture, Dusty? Like the ripping off the shirt and grabbing them and, all of that?
I would say yes.
Okay.
But no, I think it's usually going at +3, but we can add
Oh,
+4.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
But I'm cool adding +more because that
Alright.
just makes things spicy. That means if you fail hard.
Spectacularly, yeah. Here we go. I rolled on the dice 5 plus 4 is a 9.
Ooh. Okay, so because of that, so hit target gives themselves to you or reveals a secret they probably shouldn't on a 10 plus. They also tell you whether they love you or not and who else they love.
I wish I had a 10, but I don't.
I do too. That would have been so good.
Oh, 5 total.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 and then I had a plus
Gotcha.
4. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you had 9 plus 4. Got you. Okay,
No,
cool.
no. I
So-
haven't. I wish I'd rolled a 9. That would have been spectacular. But I gotta be honest. Like,
Okay, cool,
you're
cool,
letting
cool.
us roll our mundane dice. So when I get the roll low rolls on the regular dice, like, you know, I gotta be honest.
Okay. What is Julian's reaction?
I think Julian is going to lean in to the kiss and give themselves to you. I want to use one of my moves because I think it's spicy. It's called Dangerous Passion. I took it from the Heaven playbook, and I'm going to kind of grab your shoulders, spin you around, kind of slam you back against the wall, spin our positions,
Okay.
grab your hands, and say, I never want to see blood on these hands ever again. And then I'm gonna passionately kiss you back. And you have just wronged me. Not just, but today. You've wronged me today. Have I caught you off guard?
Yes.
And in over my head. Maybe.
I will allow it this time because a lot of shit's happening.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good because I rolled a 3. So that's a 6.
Oh.
What's a miss?
What? So this is, it's still, you're using it to express your love passionately, right?
I am, yes, I am expressing my love passionately.
Okay, I think you do this, and you did this on a whim, now realizing you definitely like twisted Marcel's heart.
Oh. Ow,
That's
ow,
sexy.
ow, 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 ow. No, it's okay.
There's still blood, right?
He like
Isn't there blood on his hands?
he makes his way over to the sink and just starts washing the blood off his hands and is like, it's okay. I think I got a little I think I got you a little too excited.
Sorry, ruined it.
You could never ruin anything, Julian. And I imagine the shot is like the sink and the mirror, and then Julian is like behind Marcel, and then he like looks up and looks in your eyes through the reflection. It's his blue eyes, and he says that.
Big old heart eyes. Love it.
Oh, don't forget Kristina to take experience. Okay. I would say this is a good time, but as you're doing this, the camera is going to pan out the trailer and go look at the set where it is now kind of this, just people all around. The medic's still there. Someone's carrying out a gurney to take them to whatever the ambulance is. In this scene, as things are chaotic still and kind of dying down, what is Don Sebastian doing? Muted.
Probably standing really close to where he was when everything went down, and just like staring at the blood and just tapping, like knocking on the wood of the table and just looking around like, Carmen, this show's changed a lot. Carmen is one of his ex-wives. And he's just staring at the blood. Is anybody else on set, or is it just deserted now, or?
I would say, but at the time that you're thinking about this, is everyone's kind of moved away. A lot of people still in shock. And so you're still kind of left on set. It's still set up for everything. You know for a fact the cameras were turned off, but everything is still there. There's still turned over glasses, stuff laying around.
Without realizing it, Juni didn't realize this. I'm processing my feelings out loud. So it's just a monologue of the cameras going around, and it's just like, these kids, they don't know how to control their emotions. They're just all over each other, and then they don't know when their time is right. And then he'll look to where Ramira was when he says like they don't know when their time is right, so implying like nothing against her, but like maybe it wasn't right time. And looking where Marcel was, and it's just like sometimes they don't get a fair shot. And then looking off where Julian was, and it's just like sometimes they just get in over their head. Hold it together, old man, hold it together. This is your last one. This is it. And he's just knocking on the table every once in a while to like underline his points. And I have to ask each member of the audience if they're rooting for me. I'm just an old man trying to hold it together.
I thought that was a great speech, so I will give one. It was a very good speech.
Auntie on the couch is like, I feel you. I feel that. That is me. Thumbs up.
Okay.
I think Abuelo on the couch is like, he's up to something, but I want to see what it is.
Teenage daughter is like, he understands the young people. Like, he gets them. I want to know what's going on.
I'm that cool grandpa.
The cool grandpa.
Cool grandpa.
Oh, all right. Well, that's. Oh, well, hold on. That's. I'll roll that one again. And, I should have took the first one. It was a 5, now it's a 1. So altogether, it's 5, 8 altogether. It would have been really, really good if I'd have took the other number, but 8.
Okay, so you get to choose one of the following as well.
I would like to have. Wait, what?
So
okay,
you could either...
no, I see that. I would like the audience reveals a crucial event going on outside of view.
Beautiful.
That's what I would like.
As you are sitting at your table, the camera is going to pan away from the set and is going to continue to pan away and zoom out from the set. It goes down to where the director's room is, keeps zooming out, goes past the parking lot, keeps going, and then it goes to an apartment building maybe 2 blocks away. And you see silhouetted a figure sitting down, and they take a drag of what seems to be a cigarette, taps it over an ashtray, and all you hear is, things really are about to change. That's where we're going to end our episode today.
Oh! What?
The lights turn off while Don Sebastian's on stage.
Oh.
So good.
That was fire.
We are just beginning. All right. Well, thank everyone for watching so much. This has been an absolute joy. And let's just really quickly go through who our players are, and really quickly just tell us who we are, where we can find you. We'll have some things going on in chat as well. Same order. So Hector, who you are and where can people find you?
Hi, my name is Hector. I am on Twitter, I'm on Discord, I am on Instagram, and links have been in the chat. So,
Juni?
Hi, I'm Juni Ruiz. I'm a very nerdy dad. You can find me on all the links that are there, but verynerdydad.com. I own that. I'm there. And that's me. And this was a blast. So fun.
Kristina.
Hi, Kristina here. This is so much fun. You can find me in all the links down in the chat, but mostly on Twitter at D20Xtina.
And Alyssa.
Hey y'all, thank you so much. See the links, but yeah, you can find me on Twitter at @adisasterqueer.
And I've been Dusty, your DM. You can find me again, all this sort of stuff down below, but usually on Twitter at DustyHill. And thank you again to our subscribers and patrons for Gehenna Gaming. If you want to find out more about Gehenna Gaming does, just join the Discord or visit gehennagaming.com. And we will see you next week for episode 2 of In Fear and Love.